Please welcome your 2010 Miss Strassenfest and 2011 Indiana State Festivals Queen, Allie Beckman. Your first ever junior Miss Strassenfest, Vanessa Hickman. Little Miss Reagan Edwards. Hollenden.
Good evening and welcome to the 2011 Miss and Junior Miss Strassenfest Scholarship Pageant. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your MCs, Maureen Braun and Jean Coote.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. We've got a great pageant lined up for you this evening, as always. And what we're going to tell you a little bit about was this afternoon. Kicked off the Strassenfest with the Little Miss and Mr. Strassenfest. We'll meet them a little bit later on this evening. The Miss competition includes a scholastic and interview with 3 judges, 8 hours of community service, a recorded video of them explaining their community service project, and an on-stage question. The interview took place this afternoon, and what you see this evening is only part of their total score for the pageant this evening. So let's meet our 8 Miss Strassenfest contestants. Contestant number 1 is Shauna Eckerly.
Good evening and welcome to the 2011 Miss Strassenfest pageant. My name is Shauna Eckerly and I am the proud 19-year-old daughter of Scott and Roxanne Eckerly. In the fall, I will be returning to the University of Evansville as a sophomore to continue my education in nursing. Thank you.
Contestant number 1. Please welcome contestant number 2, Olivia Guxell.
I chose to volunteer at the Longy-Foos Cancer Center because sadly, cancer affects nearly everyone in our community. It is also a personal matter as I have had several family members who have been diagnosed with cancer. At the center, I perform various tasks with the patients, such as grabbing them blankets, drinks, and just keeping them company. I realized that you're not always guaranteed a tomorrow, and sometimes the smallest things can mean so much to one person. Community involvement is helpful to an individual because it helps them feel good about the deeds they are performing. Most importantly, though, it affects the entire community as it helps us stick together and show support for each other through good times and bad times.
And now, contestant number 2, Olivia Guxell.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu der 2011 Berlin Strassenfest Festival. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Abend heute. Good evening and welcome to the 2011 Miss Strassenfest pageant. I hope you have a nice time today. My name is Olivia Guxell and I'm the 19-year-old daughter of Jim and Louise Guxell. In the fall, I will be returning to the University of Notre Dame where I'm studying science and professional studies in psychology. Thank you.
I started volunteering at the Jasper City Mill 1 year ago, and I originally chose the mill because I believe that history is really important to our town. And in order to better our future, we must first know our past. I've learned from the mill how important commerce was to our community. At the time, people came from all over the place to grind their grain. Because it was the center of commerce, it was also the center for social interaction. Even the Lincolns came here. The Jasper City Mill, the train depot, and the farmers market really symbolize commerce and its impact on our community. Volunteering is important to our community because it enriches the lives of everyone, including the volunteer.
Margarita, the 20-year-old daughter of Katie and Carl Margarita. In the fall, I will be returning to Indiana University as a junior, where I major in telecommunications. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
For my community involvement, I volunteered with Big Brothers Big Sisters. I volunteered with Big Brothers Big Sisters because it is a great organization that is geared toward helping kids. For Big Brothers Big Sisters, I became a summer mentor to a little girl named Bailey. We have gone to Holiday World, we've gone horseback riding, and she spent time with my family. By just looking at her, I can tell that she is having so much fun and that I'm making a difference in her life, however small it is. I think that I have learned so much from her, but probably how much she's learned from me, I've learned more from her. Volunteering is so important to the Jasper community because it brings everyone together and makes the bigger community seem smaller.
Our fourth contestant this evening is Hannah Burgess.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Hannah Burgess, and I'm the 19-year-old daughter of Scott and Suzanne Burgess. I currently attend Purdue University and am studying general health sciences with a concentration in pre-medicine. I'm very blessed to be up here with these lovely ladies this evening, and I thank you all for coming and supporting them.
I chose to volunteer at Memorial Hospital, specifically in the pediatric unit, because I'm currently on the pre-medicine track and hope to one day be a pediatrician. And so it was great to see how that unit functions and to help with a program called Prayer Pals, where I help to make prayer cards that students at the Catholic schools in the community will read and pray for the students in the pediatric unit. And I just think it's great to volunteer in the community because all the organizations here are so interlinked. And so by helping at Memorial Hospital, I feel like I've been able to help with the community of Jasper, Indiana in general and hopefully make it a better place.
Our fifth contestant this evening is Kelsey Nelson.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Kelsey Nelson, and I am the proud 18-year-old daughter of Tom Nelson and Joni Cowan. In the fall, I will be attending Indiana University as a freshman to study to become an art therapist. Thank you.
I volunteered at the Habitat for Humanity Restore. I volunteered there because I think Habitat is a community organization that brings our community together. It is not a hand-out organization, it is a hand-up organization because the houses they build for the people in need are not free, they are affordable. Community organization volunteering is important to Jasper because it brings people of all ages in Jasper together.
Our sixth contestant this evening is Charlotte Olson.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2011 Miss Strassenfest Pageant. My name is Charlotte Olson, and I am the 18-year-old daughter of Lori and Richard Olson. In the fall, I will be attending the University of Alabama, where I will study dance performance and musical theater. Thank you, and have a wonderful night.
For my community involvement, I decided to teach younger children the beauty of dance. I volunteered at a local dance studio where I taught various dance camps. One of my goals while I was teaching these dance camps was to encourage children that movement is just ordinary until you express yourself through movement and expression. So now, I encourage you to go out and to use your creativity and your expressions through the various styles of dance.
Number 7 tonight, Lauren Val.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Lauren Thaw, and I am the 18-year-old daughter of Mike and Karma Thaw. In the fall, I will be attending the University of Southern Indiana to study philosophy and Spanish. Thank you.
For my service project, I volunteered at the Jasper Mill. There I worked the cash register and helped visitors find historic spots of Jasper to visit. One reason why I volunteered at the Jasper Mill was because I am related to the Eckerts who owned the mill and who were direct descendants from Pfaffenweiler, Germany. Another reason why I chose to volunteer at the mill was to learn about our city's history. By listening to the guide tell stories about the life surrounding the mill, I learned about how the people of Jasper lived independent on one another. I enjoy my time at the mill and am excited to keep on working there.
And contestant number 8 this evening, Miranda Helsley.
Good evening. My name is Miranda Helsley. I am the 18-year-old daughter of Jeff Helsley and Leah Olinger. In the fall, I will be attending the University of Southern Indiana to study nursing. Thank you.
I chose to volunteer at the Jasper Community Food Bank because I've seen many people in our community in need of basic everyday items, and I wanted to be a part of that and help. When I volunteered at the Jasper Community Food Bank, I learned just how much people in our community do appreciate what they have, and by helping them and giving to them, it made me appreciate what I'm blessed with even more. Volunteering impacts our community because by being involved, that shows great teamwork.
Maureen, I'm going to turn it over to you to tell us a little bit about the Junior Miss Strassenfest and the last week program and how that all works, okay?
Yes, that completes the first part of the Miss Strassenfest, so we're ready to begin the Junior Miss. The mission of the Junior Miss Strassenfest Scholarship Program is to encourage and develop the life skills of young women through community service involvement, public speaking opportunities, interview skills, and personal development. Contestants are participating in 4 categories: scholastics, an interview with judges held earlier this afternoon, this evening's on-stage presentation, and a community volunteer project. Each contestant volunteered at least 4 hours, and in total contributed 72 hours to a number of worthwhile causes. Miss and Junior Miss in total contributed to more than 136 hours to a number of worthwhile causes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the 2011 Junior Miss contestants. Contestant number 1, Nicole Press.
Hello, my name is Nicole Kress. I'm the daughter of Nick and Jill Kress. I'm going to be in the 7th grade at Jasper Middle School this year. I chose the Providence Home as my community service project.
I chose the Providence Home because my sister, Abby, suggested I should do it at the Providence Home. I thought it would be fun since they don't get many visitors. I played games, read, and did different things with the residents. This service meant that I would get to brighten some people's day, to help with things they look forward to, so it was worthwhile.
all correct. Contestant number 2, Brianna Mullen.
Hi, my name is Brianna Mullen. I'm the daughter of Brian and Tyann Mullen. I am a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School, and for my community service project, I volunteered at Duluth County Community Unit. Thank you.
I wanted to volunteer for a project that would directly benefit people in my community. I believe strongly that raising awareness of volunteer opportunities is important as well. I decided to call the DuBois County Community Meals to ask if I could help, since I knew the organization relied heavily on volunteers to provide meals to people in the local area. This opportunity allowed me to organize an event for myself as well as 11 friends and family. This experience exceeded my expectations, and I was grateful to spend my time giving back in a manner that was truly needed.
Thank you. Contestant number 2, Brianna Mullen. Let's welcome contestant number 3, Olivia Berger.
Hello, my name is Olivia Berger. I am the daughter of John and Kathy Berger. I am going to be an 8th grader at Jasper Middle School. For my volunteer project, I helped at the Arnold Hobbit Community Center with the Older Americans. Thank you.
Hi, I am Olivia Berger. I chose to volunteer at the Arnold Hobbit Community Center, or the Older American Center. I felt that I needed to be a good role model in the eyes of the older citizens of Jasper. Plus, I feel that it is important to take care of our older generation. I participated in bingo by running money to the winners. I loved watching the older Americans play bingo, as they take it very seriously, because that is what they do for a hobby instead of sports or crafts. This experience has helped me become a better person.
Thank you. Contestant number 3, Olivia Berger. Let's welcome contestant number 4, Jessica Mejia.
Hi, my name is Jessica Mejia. I am daughter of Alton and Maria. I'll be raised 7th grade at Jasper Middle School. And the project is a problem home. Thank you.
I chose Providence Home because I like to share with the elderlies and learn things about them that they already know, especially because they have a lot of experience about life. I enjoy talking with them because they tell me the good and the bad things so we can achieve and be someone important in life.
Welcome contestant number 5, Gracie Hoffman.
Hello, my name is Gracie Hoffman. I'm the proud daughter of Rosemary and J.R. Hoffman. I'm an incoming 8th grader at Holy Family Catholic School. For my volunteer project, I chose to be a classroom teacher for my parish's Vacation Bible School. Thank you.
I chose to be a class teacher in my parish's Vacation Bible School for my volunteer project. I took care of 11 5 to 6-year-old kids who brightened my day every time I saw them. My job was to supervise the class as we moved from activity to activity. But while I was supervising, I got to know the kids, like Hillary. She was an enormous ball of energy and sometimes hard to control, but she was such an amazing little girl. The big thing is that this project meant that I was not only giving back to my parish and my family, but to the whole city of Jasper.
Thank you. Contestant number 5, Gracie Hoffman. Next, we have contestant number 6, Priscilla Olson.
Stella Olson. I am the proud daughter of Richard and Lori Olson. I am an incoming 7th grader at the Jasper Middle School. My volunteer project I chose is at North Bay Retirement Community. Thank you and enjoy the pageant. I chose to volunteer at Northwood Retirement Community because I wanted to share my talents of craft making with others. I taught the residents how to make bracelets out of duct tape and yarn along with a holiday ornament. The bracelets will be placed into a shoebox and shipped to orphanage for the holidays to create smiles around the world. I found out how wonderful the moment made me feel, seeing the sparkles in their eyes and the smiles on their faces. From this I've learned there is no greater gift than the gift of love and helping others. You make a world a better place.
Thank you. Let's welcome contestant number 7, Lydia Jacques.
I chose to volunteer at the Brookside Village Retirement Home. I wanted to volunteer at a place where I could interact with people socially and at the same time hopefully make a difference in their lives. I chose a nursing home because in the past 2 years, I have lost all 3 of my great-grandparents. Through volunteering, I was able to truly connect with many of the residents. I feel lucky to have met so many great people and to have heard their stories. I enjoy the feeling I have after each time I volunteer, knowing I have done something nice for others, and I plan to volunteer at Brookside for the rest of the summer.
Let's welcome contestant number 8, Allie Brescher.
Hello, my name is Allie Brescher, the proud daughter of Mark and Diane Brescher. In the fall, I will be an 8th grade student at Jasper Middle School. For my service project, I volunteered at the Community Food Bank. Thank you.
For my service project, I was a volunteer at the Community Food Bank. In 1987, my grandpa Beekline was one of the founders of this food bank. He wanted to give back to our community, so I decided I wanted to follow in his footsteps. I helped separate bottles of laundry soap and cooking oil so there would be enough for everyone in need. I also separated diapers so there would be a fair amount for each family. I enjoyed helping the devoted volunteers, meeting new people, and talking to them. It meant a lot to me to help others and to be just like my grandpa.
Thank you. Next, contestant number 9, Sasha Karen.
Daughter of David and Michelle Harris. I'm going into the 8th grade at Jasper Middle School. I volunteer in activities about kids. Thank you.
I chose to volunteer at Crazy About Kids here in Jasper. I volunteered in the toddler room with 7 completely different kids. They all had unique personalities, and they all loved to play with different toys at different times of the day. And this is the best volunteering job for me because I love to play, be around, and work with kids of any ages. Because of growing up around kids younger than me, I've learned how to take care of them and also how to understand what they need, what they want, and how I can help them, which is a great thing because in dealing with toddlers, you need to be able to do all of these things.
Number 9, Dr. Harris. Next, we have contestant number 10, Allison Ruppelhoff.
I'm the daughter of Alan and Spencer Ruppelhoff. I'm an 8th grader at Strassenfest Middle School, and my volunteer project was Viewers County Community
I chose to volunteer for DuBois County Community Meals at Ozanam Hall because I feel that I should do more in our community to help people that need a free meal. DuBois County Community Meals means less people hungry and one more step to making the world a better place. Also, the service has opened my eyes, and I realized that there are people, in fact, in our community that are hungry and in need of food.
Thank you. Contestant number 10, Alex. Contestant number 11, Chloe Berger.
Hi, my name is Chloe Berger. I'm the daughter of Tim and Dana Berger. I'm a 7th grader at Jackson Middle School, and for my community service project, I volunteered at the Good Samaritan Nursing Home. Thank you.
I chose to volunteer here at Good Samaritan Nursing Home because as growing up, I would go there with my grandfather to visit his close friend. While I was there, I noticed how much a meaningful smile or a simple hi would mean to a person. Laughing and having a great time meant so much to those I met. Volunteering there keeps the smiles coming. Volunteering at Good Samaritan made me understand that the world is not just about me. It's about family, friendship, and seeing God in others.
Thank you. Contestant number 11, next up, contestant number 12, Diane Brewer.
Hello, my name is Cheyenne Brewer, daughter of Patrick and Deanna Brewer. I'm a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. For my community project, I went to St. Charles High School. Thank you.
I chose to do this community service because I wanted to help the elderly. So I chose to help the dietary to help them prepare food, fold napkins, stock the food room, set up tables, clean salt and pepper shakers, refill the creamer and sugar containers, wash dishes and put them away, and many other things that I enjoy doing. I also learned what the dietary does on a daily basis. This service meant to me that I was helping the elderly. Although I was just helping dietary, I was still helping the elderly since food is an important thing. Thank you.
Next up, contestant number 13, Katrina Arvin.
Hello, my name is Katrina Arvin. I am the daughter of Scott and Donna Arvin, and I'll be going into the 7th grade at Jackson Middle School. And for my volunteer project, I volunteered at the DuBois County Community Meal. Thank you.
I chose the DuBois County Community Meal for my project. I chose this project because I feel like we really need to help all the local people in our community in any way we can. And the first thing we need to make sure is that everyone has enough to eat. So for 4 hours, I helped bag cookies, stock cups, serve the meal, and help clean up. And the overall number of meals we served was 693. This project meant a lot to me because it felt very gratifying to help all the people in need, and I'll be back really soon to help them again. Thank you. Thank you.
Taylor Stillwell.
Hi, my name is Taylor Stillwell. I am the daughter of Matt and Shannon Stillwell. I am an 8th grader at Jasper Middle School, and I volunteer for Memorial Hospital. Thank you.
I chose to volunteer for Memorial Hospital. The hospital gives so much to us as a community, so I thought I would give back. My mom works as a nurse at the hospital. She gets to see parts other than the doctor's office, and I thought it would be a good experience. The volunteer work I did consists of filing old papers, and even though that's nothing compared to the work the doctors and nurses do, it meant a lot to the people I helped. It also meant a lot to me.
Thank you. Number 15, Nicole Hendricks.
I am a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School, and I volunteered at the Waters of Jasper. Thank you.
I chose to volunteer at the Waters of Jasper because my grandmother had been there for almost 2 years before she passed away. I thought it would be great to see all the residents and help them like I used to help my grandmother. This was a great experience because I got to see all of my grandmother's friends and their facial expressions when they saw how much I had changed. I had a great time doing it, and I'm very glad I got to be a part of it.
My name is Brooklyn Pierce. I am the daughter of Jason and Tina Pierce. I am a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. For my community service project, I volunteered at St. Joseph's Vacation Bible School. Thank you.
My community service project was volunteering at St. Joseph's Vacation Bible School. The reason I chose to do this project is because I love working with all the little kids at our parish. Everybody there is nice and generous. Volunteering at St. Joseph's Vacation Bible School meant a lot to me because I wanted to give back to our hard-working parish.
Thank you. Contestant number 17, Chloe Smith.
Hi, my name is Chloe Smith. I am the daughter of Ryan and April Smith. I am a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School, and for my community service, I volunteered at Northwood Retirement Community. Thank you.
My volunteer project was volunteering at Northwood Retirement Community. The reason I chose this project was because I love working with the elderly. One activity I was involved in was the shoebox mission. I packed shoeboxes with a washcloth, toothpaste, toothbrush, toys, and bracelets. I also baked cookies with 9 lively women. I hope I can do this again.
Good evening. My name is Grace Maringer. I'm the daughter of Todd and Lauren Maringer. For my service project, I volunteered at Precious Blood's Vacation Bible School. I'm currently a 7th grader at the Jasper Middle School. Thank you and have a great evening.
I chose to volunteer at Precious Blood's Vacation Bible School because I remember how much I learned at Bible school and how much attending it meant to me. Bible school allowed me to learn more about my faith and grow closer to God while helping others. I wanted to give back to my parish because I wanted other children to have the same wonderful experience as myself. I also know from my faith it is better to give than to receive, so I always enjoy any opportunity.
Thank you. Welcoming them. But a big thanks goes to Dysinger Jewelers of Jasper, who donated a watch to all the junior Miss contestants. They'll also receive a tote bag from Dictionary Edward Jones, Germantown, gift bag from Maurice's, certificates from BR Associates, Sunny Subs and ice cream, a gift bag from New Haven, and a goodie bag from Chocolate Bliss. All the junior Miss contestants had their makeup done by Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultants, Charmaine Clem, and Amy Knies. And now we're ready to turn it over to Jean again for the Miss Strassenfest.
Okay, a lot of nice prizes there. We thank our sponsors because without them we couldn't do this every year. And all the Miss contestants received a Pageant watch, a Dicing and Jewelers of Jasper. They also get a gift bag from New Haven, gift certificates from BR Associates, Sunny Sub and Ice Cream, chocolates from Chocolate Bliss. All Miss contestants' makeup was done by Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultants, Charmaine Clem and Amy Case. Let's give them a big round of applause. It's time for the sports work part of our pageant this evening, and let's bring out contestant number 1, Shauna Eckerly. Shauna is stepping out in a ruched tunic dress from the Looking Glass. The 70s revival tunic from Baba can also be worn over jeans or leggings. Enameled flowers from Brighton Jewelry is a perfect choice to bring out the embroidery design on the dress. Shauna added a lemon bright twisted ID card case and now is ready to step out in style for the Strassenfest. Contestant number 1 is Shauna Eckerly. Our second contestant this evening is Olivia Guxell. Olivia is ready to hit the town in her classy Free People black lace dress with navy toil. Onyx jeweled heels are the perfect match for this look. Olivia has chosen bijou pearl jewelry to complement her look. A black beaded purse is a must for an evening on the town. You can find your perfect dress and accessories at Just Whimsy. Contestant number 2 is Olivia Guxell. Our third contestant this evening is Kelsey Margarita. Kelsey can wear this zigzag dress anytime when paired with the right shoes and accessories for the places and events that she'll be attending. The yellow shiny couche clutch from Brighton gives Kelsey instant style. Let the dress take center stage and toss a few accessories for a throw and go with ease dress found at the Looking Glass. Contestant number 3 is Kelsey Margarita. Our fourth contestant is Hannah Burgess. Hannah's look is cool and casual. A Free People floral tunic matched with jean capris from Joe Jeans is the look for fall. Find your look for fall at Just Whimsy. Hannah steps out in her Miss Moose whiskey leather sandals with a matching bag from Backteak. Hannah has added earrings from Anne Copley Designs and floral leather cuff from Just Whimsy. Contestant number 4 is Hannah Burgess. Number 5 is Kelsey Nelson. Kelsey is all about fun in her Free People floral print dress found at Just Whimsy. Her classic red purse from Hobo is a must-have for any young lady. Red leather heels from Me2 are comfortable and fashionable. To complete her look, Kelsey has chosen jewelry from local artist Linda Colley's jewelry collection, Kiss the Joy. Find your fashion at Just Whimsy. Contestant number 5 is Kelsey Nelson. Charlotte Olsen is contestant number 6, and Charlotte shows off her black and white mini dress from Eva Franco. Her chic hat from Scala is bendable with UV protection. Charlotte has added a red Latigo bag and red Me2 heels for a pop of color. She chose to complete her look with red earrings from Our Family Jewels and necklace from Jemmy Precious. Complete your Strassenfest look at Just Whimsy. Contestant number 6 is Charlotte Olsen. Laura Fogg is contestant number 7. Lauren has taken a crash course on working separates into your wardrobe. The cinnamon gold and black top plays off the light olive jean from the Looking Glass. Lauren opted for a metallic studded belt and wood bangle accented with silver along with a shimmery chocolate clutch from Brighton. Lauren loved this top and learned just how to wear it with some help from the Looking Glass. Contestant number 7 is Lauren Fogg. Contestant number 8. She's kicking it back into the 70s fashions trend with this tunic dress from the Looking Glass. Miranda chose accessories that reflect the colorful palette and the tunic by Uncle Frank. Her beaded bracelet is a handcrafted one-of-a-kind from the JM Design Collection. Bright multicolored stone hoop earrings and ID case are from Brighton Accessories found at the Looking Glass. And contestant number 8 is Miranda Helsley. Give it all another big round of applause. I'd like to let you know a lot of these girls are entering this pageant tonight because they're scholarship from the Strassenfest committee, which is important to their future education. They also received a diamond pendant, trophy, tiara, and tiara brooch, all from Dice Jewelers of Jasper, a bouquet of roses from Flowers Called Heartland Home, an 11 by 14 color portrait of Picture Perfect Studio, a $100 savings bond from German American, a $50 gift certificate from Mary Kay Cosmetics Director Kim Mesmer, $25 gift certificate from The Looking Glass, a $25 gift certificate from Maurice's, a basket of gifts from Ivy Manor, a $50 gift certificate from New Haven Beauty Salon, a card detail from The Shine Shop, and a $50 gift certificate from Just Whimsies. Really nice prizes. Our judges, they had a tough time tonight. You know, they're here trying to figure out, I don't know how they can do that. I told Maureen, I said, it's always easier to be here than it is down where the judges are. But I would like to introduce them to you this evening. And I'll tell you who they are, and then they'll stand and you can give them a big round of applause, okay? Our first judge is Vi Hasty. She lives in Washington. She is an adjunct professor at Oakland City University, where she teaches marketing and other business courses. Vi is a senior buyer for a Davies County Community Hospital. Many years ago, she says, she judged runway modeling shows at the Atlanta School of Fashion and Design and worked at Saks Fifth Avenue. In her spare time, she enjoys hiking with her Great Dane, Gracie, spending time with family and friends, and is hooked on HGTV, where she gets inspiration for remodeling and redecorating around her home. Vi Hasty is our first judge. Our second judge this evening is Cheryl Hamilton. She is the current president of the Indiana State Festival Association and has been a 6-year member of the Linton Freedom Festival, serving as pageant director. She's been a past member of the Linton Mayor's Economic Development Team, is a recipient of the Linton Elks Lodge number 866 Distinguished Citizens Award, and she is a recipient of the Indiana House of Representatives Certificate of Appreciation. She has judged several pageants in the state of Indiana, including the Miss Indiana Scholarship Pageant. Cheryl is a business service representative for Res Care Workforce Services. In her spare time, she enjoys antique shopping, attending festivals, entertaining, and watching sports. She's been married to her husband, Roger, for 29 years. Cheryl Hamilton, our second judge. Marsha Wagner is an all-day kindergarten teacher in the Lagodi School Corporation. She has judged pageants for years throughout Indiana. She's been involved participating, judging, directing, and coaching pageants. She herself was in the Mrs. Indiana pageant. She's the mother of 5 children, married to her husband, Mike, who is a high school basketball coach. In her spare time, Marsha enjoys running for health and running to keep up with all of those children's activities. Our third judge, please welcome Marsha Wagner.
Now the Junior Miss formal segment. Here we go. Welcome, contestant number 1, Nicole Press. She will be a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include Destination Imagination, dance team, student council, wildlife, and softball. Her hobbies and interests include collecting water flows, reading, acting, and spending time with family and friends. Thank you, contestant number 1, Nicole Press. Welcome, contestant number 2, Brianna Mullen. Brianna is the daughter of Brian and Kyan Mullen. She will be a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include volleyball, 4-H, softball, tennis, and science fair. Her hobbies and interests include running with her dad, reading, and playing board games with her family. Thank you, contestant number 2, Brianna Mullen. Next, contestant number 3, Olivia Berger. Olivia is the daughter of John and Kathy Berger. She will be an 8th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include softball, basketball, soccer, and 4-H. Her hobbies and interests include playing sports, swimming, and hanging out with friends. Thank you, contestant number 3. Let's welcome contestant number 4, Jessica Medea. Daughter of Osmond Medea and Maria Lydia Morales. She will be a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include dance team, and Junior Olympics. Her hobbies and interests include dancing, singing, and having fun. Thank you. Contestant number 4, Jessica Mejia. Let's welcome contestant number 5, Gracie Hoffman. Gracie daughter of Dr. J.R. and Rose Hoffman. She will be an 8th grader at Holy Family School. Her activities include soccer, basketball, volleyball, choir, and Jaws Swing Club. Her hobbies and interests include acting, babysitting, reading, movies, and being with family and friends. Thank you, contestant number 5, Gracie Hoffman. Next, we have contestant number 6, Priscilla Olsen. She is the daughter of Elizabeth and Laurie Olsen. She will be a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include Destination Imagination, art club, dance team, cheerleading, softball, cross country, track, and singing. Her hobbies and interests include drawing, acting, and watching TV with family and friends. Thank you, contestant number 6, Priscilla Olsen. Let's welcome contestant number 7, Lydia Jacques. Lydia is the daughter of John and Deborah Jacques, and she will be an 8th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include student council, swim team, track, cross country, and Jaws routine. Her hobbies and interests include reading, studying foreign language, sewing, and spending time with family and friends. Thank you, contestant number 7, Lydia Jacques. Let's welcome contestant number 8, Allie Rescher. Allie is the daughter of Mel and Diane Rescher. She will be an 8th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include cheerleading, 4-H, soccer, track, and softball. Her hobbies and interests are babysitting, scrapbooking, and baking. Thank you. Allie Rescher, contestant number 8. Next is contestant number 9, Sasha Heron. Sasha is the daughter of Dan and Michelle Heron. She will be an 8th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include volleyball, Girl Scouts, student council, and track. And her hobbies and interests are horseback riding, ice skating, reading, and writing. Thank you, contestant number 9, Sasha Heron. Let's welcome contestant number 10, Allison Ruckelhoff. Allison is the daughter of Alan and Henry Ruckelhoff. She will be a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include 4-H, junior optimist, softball, basketball, volleyball, and science fair. Her hobbies and interests are drawing, crafts, playing outside, and collecting bouncy balls and rocks. Thank you, contestant number 10, Allison Ruckelhoff. Contestant number 11 is Chloe Berger. She will be a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include fast pitch, softball, basketball, and running cross country. Her hobbies and interests are wildlife, horseback riding, and Chloe loves to jet ski with her father. Thank you, contestant number 11, Chloe Berger. Let's welcome contestant number 12, Cheyenne Brewer. Indiana Brewer. She will be a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include the dance team, scrapbooking, and music. Her hobbies and interests are riding bicycles, singing, and hanging out with friends. Thank you, contestant number 12, Cheyenne Brewer. Next, we have contestant number 13, Katrina Arvin. Katrina is the daughter of Scott and Donnell Arvin, and she will be 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities are dance team, cross-country team, cheerleading team, and gospel. Her hobbies and interests include singing, photography, going to the movies, and hanging out with family and friends. Thank you, contestant number 13, Katrina Arvin. Let's welcome contestant number 14, Taylor Stillwell. Taylor is the daughter of Matthew and Shannon Stillwell. She will be an 8th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include dance, softball, and science fair. Her hobbies and interests are hunting, golf, swimming, and playing guitar. Thank you, contestant number 14, Taylor Stillwell. Let's welcome contestant number 15, Nicole Hendrick. Nicole is the daughter of Paul and Chris Hendrick. She will be a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities and interests include spell ball, cross-country, volleyball, and travel soccer. Thank you, contestant number 15, Nicole Hendrick. Let's welcome contestant number 16, Brooklyn Pierce. Brooklyn is the daughter of Jason and Tina Pierce. She will be a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include basketball, slow pitch, softball, volleyball, and spelling bee. Her hobbies and interests are laser tag, riding four-wheelers, swimming, and shopping. Thank you, contestant number 16, Brooklyn Pierce. Let's welcome contestant number 17, Chloe Smith. Chloe is the daughter of Ryan and April Smith. She will be a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities and interests include Destination Imagination, science fair, soccer, softball, and running. Thank you, contestant number 17, Chloe Smith. Let's welcome contestant number 18, Grace Merriman. She will be a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include yearbook, dance team, cross-country, swimming, jaws, spell bowl, softball, and wildlife. Her hobbies and interests include playing guitar, four-wheeling, tubing, and taking care of animals. Thank you, contestant number 18, Grace Merriman. So there are your 18 Junior Miss contestants for 2011. And let's bring them all out again for one more look and one more big round of applause. It was a good night for all of them. They enjoyed coming out and they just a lot of questions up to the country. So it was a lot of fun. Well, we certainly want to thank all the girls for participating. They did a fantastic job, and we hope some others in the audience next year will want to participate too. So let's give them another big round of applause and say thank you. Segment of the Junior Miss program. Thank you so much, girls. We'll let you leave right now, and we'll call you back later. Thank you.
That's a lot, yes. You know, they're very outgoing, they're not afraid to be up on
part of it also. So it really is special.
It is. You know, when we get into our formal record for the Strassenfest Queen's Pageant itself, we have the questions that they always ask. We're doing something a little bit different with those questions this year. They always come up and do a question out of the fishbowl. We have the questions on cards here. Maureen's going to fan them out, and I don't have any idea which one's which, but she's going to fan them out like that. I'm just going to pick one, and that's the question Maureen's going to ask them, right?
Right, and we have 8 contestants, and we have about 17 cards, so it's not like the last person's going to give the last question that nobody wants or something. So they're all mixed up. I'll shuffle them up just like a deck of cards machine, and you have the pleasure to pick it out. The girls will just answer the best they can, and otherwise, just please give them a big round of applause, because again, it's kind of nerve-wracking up here today.
This last portion we can get a little bit, but you know, they're all calm and cool, collected. They're ready to go. So, are we ready for the girls? So what way to go with that?
We want to make sure that everybody comes to the Strassenfest. You know, it's August 4th and 7th, and there's a lot of new entertainment this year. So we really want to get out there. You know, there's always great food. Everybody knows that. And
we got a lot of train rides that's going on down at the depot with the Bill and the River Walk. There's going to be activities everywhere going on at the Strassenfest. And I know the entertainment is bigger, better than ever. Every year they put a lot of time and effort into doing new acts at the Strassenfest. In fact, all kinds of people. We have the main stage, we have the west side stage, and the beer garden stage. There's a lot of activity, a lot of things going on.
You can find something different every night that you come, and bring a different group of people. Bring your family one night, friends another night, and it'll be a lot of fun.
It's always a great time. I think we're ready for our evening gown competition now on stage. We'd like to bring out contestant number 1, Shauna Eckerly. Volunteers for the Colleges Against Cancer Relay for Life and the Susan G. Coleman Race for the Cure. While in high school, she received the Mental Aptitude Award for cheerleading and was on the Grand National Cheerleading Team. Her hobbies include scrapbooking, playing cards, and spending time with friends and family. Contestant number 1 again is Shauna Eckerly. And Shauna, I'm going to pull out a question here. I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to give it to Maureen, and that's your question.
Shauna, your question is, if you could meet anyone, either living or dead, who would you meet and why?
If I could meet anyone, either living or dead, I would choose to meet Carrie Underwood because she has accomplished many things and hasn't let fame change the person she is. She accomplished those dreams because she worked hard and dedicated her life. Thank you.
Contestant number 1, Shauna Eckerly. Contestant number 2, Olivia Duxell. Olivia is majoring in science, pre-professional studies, and psychology with a career in neurology. In college, she participates in concert band, Notre Dame Symphonic Orchestra, and Lewis Hall Music Ministry. She received the Notre Dame Scholar and Riley Scholar. She enjoys teaching the oboe and saxophone and is on the Jasper High School Marching Wildcat staff. Her hobbies include neuroscience, music, dancing, and traveling. Let's see, Olivia, let's take this one right on the end for you.
Olivia, your question is, what school or community activity has been the most rewarding for you and why?
The most rewarding school activity I have participated in would be the Jasper High School German Exchange Program. In the program, I had the opportunity to travel to the wonderful country of Germany and, more importantly, make many lifelong friends. Thank you.
Our third contestant this evening is Kelsey Margarita. Kelsey is studying telecommunications and marketing at Indiana University. She won the Optimist Club Scholarship and was in the National Honor Society. At college, she is the Director of Engagement, member of the Hosting Committee, and Public Relations Marketing Committee. She's a stunt diver at Poly World Splash and Safari, where she dives, she told me, it's like 62 feet above the water, right? It's a little pool of water. In her spare time, she enjoys horseback riding. Okay, Kelsey, your question is...
Kelsey, if you could be on the cover of any magazine, which magazine would it be and why?
If I to be on the cover of any magazine at this point in my life, I would love to be on a diving edition of Sports Illustrated. And it would be such an honor to represent the female high diving community because it's so small, and it would just be such a prestigious award, and I could be a role model to other younger girls that are wanting to compete in the sport and are new to the sport. Thank you.
What has been your most rewarding experience from growing up in a small community like Jasper?
My most rewarding experience from growing up in this community would definitely be the value system that I've learned from growing up here. From the leadership skills that I've gotten in the great schools to the awesome education, and then my moral set, which I've learned from my parents and from the close-knit community here, to just be honest and trustworthy and loyal. And that would definitely be the most rewarding thing that I learned here. Thank you.
Contestant number 5 is Kelsey Nelson. Become an art therapist. She received the St. Maria Goretta Award, the Harold Youth Carrier Scholarship, and the Outstanding Visual Arts Student. In college, Kelsey spends her time playing soccer, participating in athletes, and the TAL program. In high school, she participated in Key Club, French Club, and was a wildlife leader. She enjoys photography, drawing, and reading. Kelsey, your question is going to be:
if you could give one thing back to your parents, what would it be and why?
If I could give one thing back to my parents, it would be the love and support that they've given me over the years. They always seem to be there for me, and they're always cheering for me. They truly are my biggest fan. Thank you.
Contestant number 5 is Kelsey Nelson. Charlotte Olson is contestant number 6. Charlotte is studying dance at the University of Alabama and plans to dance for a performing arts company. In high school, she was captain of the dance team and participated in musicals, playing Rapunzel in Rapunzel Uncut and Little Bo Peep in a Nutcracker, just to name a few. She's a published author of 2 poems. She received gold at state for vocals and dance and halftime show at the AutoZone Liberty Brown Bowl in Tennessee. She was awarded the Blue Lake Fine Arts Scholarship. In spare time, she enjoys dancing, singing, performing, and creative writing. Charlotte, your question is going to be:
what makes your generation unique?
The thing that makes our generation unique is that we have taken our parents' technology to new heights and levels and made it something truly remarkable and amazing. Thank you.
Contestant number 7 is Lauren Bob. National Honor Society, SAD, Spanish Club, and 4-H. She spends her spare time scrapbooking, reading Shakespeare, hanging with friends, and going for night walks, and she also enjoys photography. Here's your question.
What motivates you to put forth your greatest effort?
What motivates me that makes me put my greatest effort forth are my goals. If I didn't have a goal, I couldn't be motivated at all. Thank you.
Contestant number 7, Lauren Bob. And contestant number 8, Miranda Helsley. Plans to participate in student Fellowship and a sorority. In high school, she received the Key Club Service Award and was involved in summer softball, Relay for Life, SAD, and FCA. She was also a wrestling mat girl and a baseball bat girl. Her hobbies include running, photography, painting, and also just hanging out with her friends. Miranda, here's your question.
What have you learned from the most challenging experience you have encountered in life?
From the most challenging experience I've encountered in my life, I've learned that if you just put all your trust and faith in God, that you can get through almost anything. Thank you.
All right, let's give them all another huge round of applause. Tough part, Maureen and I were talking about, trying to figure out. Well, you know, one thing they all participate in, a lot of fun with their friends participating in this pageant. And of course, somebody can walk away with a big scholarship tonight, plus a lot of other nice prizes and stuff. And the biggest portion, I think, of it all is they just have lots of fun tonight. So,
Right, and it's a great experience everyone coming here because they get up on stage, you're in front of hundreds of people, and whether you win or not, it's a great builder in confidence and just a good thing to participate in.
well, it is. And, you know, every year we always bring back our winners, I guess, from 2010 to give their farewell speeches. We're going to do that right now when judges are finishing. First, we're going to bring up little Mr. Avery Collins. Where's Avery?
Hello everyone, I am Avery Hollenden, your 2010 Strassenfest Little Mister. I am here to thank you all for this honor. I want to thank the committee members, especially Donna Stanley, who helped me so much. And thank you sponsors for all the nice gifts. This certainly was a privilege for me. I want to thank Allie Beckman, the 2010 Miss Strassenfest, for helping me to be at the right places all the time. I was also happy to share the events of the 2010 Junior Miss Strassenfest Vanessa Hickman and the 2010 Little Miss Strassenfest Reagan Egbert. I especially enjoyed being in all of the parades with them and all the other participants. I also would like to thank my parents, along with my brothers Seth and Kyle, for their help. My congratulations to the 2011 Strassenfest Little Mister. I know you will always remember this as a wonderful experience, as I will. Thank you again for this honor. It was awesome. Hi, my name is Reagan Egbert. I'm the 2010 Little Miss Strassenfest. It seems like just yesterday I was up on stage answering my questions when I was competing in Little Miss. It has gone so fast. Donna Finley did such a nice job coordinating the Little Miss and Mister. Thank you very much. Also to Matt Ecker and the judges for helping. To the pageant sponsors for their gifts. Thank you Becky Hickman and Darla Blakey for their time coordinating the Junior Miss and Miss Strassenfest. It was so kind of Mike and Ann Ackerman offer us their float of time to drive us around the parade. To my parents, Jeff and Pam Egbert, for getting me where I needed to be. The one I really want to thank most is God. My favorite part was seeing all my friends at the Strassenfest. I also had a blast hanging out with Allie, Vanessa, Avery, Isabel, and Kylie that week. It was an honor being crowned Little Miss, but now it's someone else's turn to have a thrill of a lifetime. I'll remember this forever. Good luck to everyone, and I hope you have fun. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Vanessa Hickman, the 2010 Junior Miss Strassenfest. This year has been an amazing year that I will always cherish. I remember being shocked when the MC said my name to be Junior Miss, because any of the 18 girls would have made great Junior Miss. I was just the lucky one that night that was chosen to represent my community. I want to thank my court for such a wonderful year. Allie Schmidt, first runner-up, and Miss Photogenic, Kelsey Grauman, second runner-up, and Rachel Welch, for congeniality. I would like to thank everybody who has helped me throughout the whole year. The week of the fest first started with being on Lips with Karen and TV with her. Being at the fest was my favorite part. I met so many new people from Jasper, in my community, and around the U.S., and I even met a little boy from Japan. I, along with Allie Benson, Reagan Egbert, and Avery Collins, became really good friends. We had so much fun going to all the different events. We even danced at a couple of the bands. At all the different parades, I remember waving to people I didn't know. I remember telling Kelsey to be like the penguins in Madagascar. Just smile and wave, just smile and wave. I also remember Avery and Reagan not throwing candy at the people on the street, but at me in my car. There are so many events at the Strassenfest that it is impossible to attend all the events in 1 year. So at the end of last year, I was thinking that I would ask Scarlett Lacey, the Junior Miss Coordinator, and the Strassenfest Committee if I could stay on one more year as their Junior Miss. I'm confident I can make it to all the events then. I'm just kidding, even though that would be pretty awesome. So this time to be crowned a new, eager young lady standing backstage with shaking hands and knees. This evening is bittersweet for me. I am sad that I have to give up rising parade and making so many new friends, but I am extremely excited to let a girl experience the same wonderful one I got to. Being Junior Miss taught me gain public speaking and smiling all the time. Being Junior Miss isn't about outer beauty. It is about being wonderful on the inside, learning about your community, and volunteering. We are all created unique with different personalities, skills, and abilities. Everybody looks at that. You are somebody. These 18 girls are all unique. The judges have it hard to make these decisions. Any girl on stage would make a wonderful Junior Miss. My encouragement to these girls would have to be that they have so much potential and they all have something great to offer this world. You can be discouraged at times, but never give up. Dreams do come true. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. It is such an honor to be up here tonight representing the 2010 Strassenfest and the Indiana State Festivals Association. I would not be up here tonight without the love and support of my family, my parents, Dean and Vicki, and my brothers, Zach and Reese. Thank you for all you have done for me and for being my biggest cheerleader. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank God, because without Him, none of this would be possible. I would also like to thank my friends, my grandparents, and especially Becky Hickman, Scarlett Lacey, and Donna Semley, who coordinate the Miss Strassenfest, Junior Miss Strassenfest, and Little Miss and Mr. Pageants, respectively. A big thanks also goes out to Nancy Eckerly and Tony Ublor, and of course the Strassenfest Committee for putting together such a great event for the city of Jasper each year. I would also like to recognize and thank my courts, Paige Schrader, first runner-up and Miss Congeniality, Calissa Eversman, second runner-up, Anastasia Sister, Miss Photogenic, and I would also like to recognize and once again thank the Junior Miss Strassenfest, Vanessa Hickman, Little Miss Strassenfest, Reagan Egbert, and Little Miss Strassenfest, Avery Collins. Growing up in Jasper, I always looked up to Miss Strassenfest and dreamed of one day holding that title myself. This time last year, I was backstage with all of the other contestants,
anxiously awaiting those results, not yet knowing that in a matter of minutes, that dream would come true. Now that my year has passed and a new Miss Strassenfest is about to be crowned, I can honestly say that my reign as Miss Strassenfest was everything that I dreamed and so much more. My duties began with radio and TV interviews along with Vanessa, Reagan, and Avery, but it wasn't until the Burgermeister proclamation on Thursday night that all the fun began, including entering the law sign contest with Paige and actually beating it to making it to the second round wearing crowns, sashes, and girdles. Friday, we all gave out awards at various events, and Reagan and Avery and I even got to use the fire hoses to push a ball down a track at the Fireman's Water Ball Contest. Saturday was also packed full of events and awards. Some of the highlights include handing out awards at the auto show, the wet lock, the pet show, the kids game, big wheel race, talent field, and the line dancing afterwards. Sunday, of course, was the big parade where we all rode on a float provided by Reardon Heritage Bank. But one of my favorite events of the entire weekend was watching the celebration singers on Sunday night. A few of us even got to dance up front to one of their songs. Throughout the fall, of course, Vanessa, Avery, Reagan, and I got to participate in a few area parades. One parade of you boys, I was riding in a convertible, but Zach was sitting in the front. And let me tell you, he got recognized and called out way more than I did. And this was all before his famous touchdown. Overall, the Strassenfest weekend was one I will never forget. Being the 2010 Miss Strassenfest has been such a blessing, and it's opened a door to an experience that I never thought possible. When I signed up to participate in the Indiana State Festival Pageant in November, I had no idea that I even had a chance. Not only because of the fact that it was a state-level pageant and all of the girls there were already queens of their area festivals, but because it coincided perfectly with Murphy's Law. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. From having a migraine to forgetting my makeup to my dress getting caught on stage. Luckily, I recovered from each of those things and ended up with a few funny stories in my journey of becoming Miss Indiana State Festival queen. One of which is the story of how my mom got photographed to be on the show called Tiaras by mistake. So if anyone would like to hear that story afterwards, I would be glad to tell them. The Indiana State Festival Association pageant consisted of a choreographed dance with all the contestants, a festival wear category in which I carried a beer stein with a German doll inside, and normal formal wear with an on-stage question. I can honestly say that I've never been so shocked as the moment when they called my name as the 2011 Indiana State Festival queen, and I'm blessed and honored to be the first Miss Strassenfest to hold that title. As the 2011 Indiana State Festival queen, it is my duty to travel around the state of Indiana to various festivals and promote the ISFA and their convention each November. That in turn is a great promotion for the Jasper Strassenfest. I've already begun those duties by judging pageants and attending various parades, including the Lynn Freedom Festival and most recently last weekend, the Circuit City Festival in Peru last weekend. And I will continue to ponder these things until this coming November. This experience has also allowed me to give back to my community by donating a Queen for a Day auction item in this year's Holy Family fundraiser. The 3 girls who participated in this Queen for a Day, which took place on Tuesday, and you might have seen their picture in the paper on Thursday night, were Millie Frechtel, Caitlin Knies, and Kaylin Dorsum. And all 3 ladies and their moms are here this evening. Thank you girls for such a fun day and for coming to the pageant tonight. I wish the best of luck to all the lucky ladies who win tonight, and I wanted to congratulate all the contestants tonight on a job well done. I look forward to seeing everyone at this year's Strassenfest. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Reagan, Avery, Vanessa, and Allie. Their last official act, I guess, is last year's winners in our contest. Yeah. You know what? This afternoon, we had the Little Miss and Little Mr. Pageant. I don't even know who won. Do you?
I do, but I don't think it's my responsibility to tell you.
I think Vanessa Hickman's going to do that. She's going to introduce to you now our 2011 Little Miss and Mr. Strassenfest. Vanessa?
Let's see. I think they'll be coming shortly.
I'm all excited
know, they get their own little world back there, and they're just having fun, and sometimes the fun overtakes what you really, you should be doing, but that's all right. Put the kid in you.
That's all right. Hey, we have a video coming up to do after this.
We do.
It's got the whole fondest memories for the 2010 rain. I think they shot a video of all the participants, right? That's what it's going about. That's about 7 or 8 minutes. As soon as we get finished with that, and we'll listen a little bit to your introductions, and we're going to have the results of tonight's junior Miss Pageant.
So really, let's watch the video, and then after that, you all can talk till the judges are done.
And then it's an all-front decision.
Right. It's never taken hours, so I don't think we have to worry. You guys know how long it's going to take, so.
That's true. You know the benefactors and the sponsors of the Strassenfest, you can't mention them enough, because they're the people that really give a lot of materials, time, talent, treasure, whatever to the Strassenfest, along with the Strassenfest committee. We would like to thank our sponsors, benefactors, Dyson Refueler of Jasper, Rivet American, Premier Marketing, Teddy Beverage Distributing Company Incorporated, Du Bois County Convention and Visitors Bureau, also Master Brand Tablets, Jasper Engines and Transmissions, Frontier Communications, Memorial Hospital and Health Care Center, Dad's Root Beer, Old National Bank, Kimball International, Future Hills Credit Union, Hometown IGA, Jasper Lumber Company, and the Waters of Jasper. So let's give it a big round of applause.
For the Strassenfest committee, be sure to thank them also. They put in hours and hours of effort and time, and it's all volunteers, so they go to the heart of the community.
They do. It's a year-round job. Most people don't really realize it. You know, they start planning as soon as this fest is over with. They start planning for next year. Yeah. It takes a lot of people. There's probably 15, 20, maybe 25 people on that committee that volunteer their time. We'd like to thank the businesses that they work for allowing those individuals to volunteer their time so they go on so we can all have a good time.
Exactly. I think we're probably ready for the video.
out then.
Hello. This afternoon we had our 2011 Little Miss and Mr. Pageant. Little Miss 2011 is Avery Bartley. Second runner-up is Caitlin Spenceley, and our little mister is Trace Weinbrenner. First runner-up Ryan Summershine, and second runner-up Dave Schmidt. Thank you guys for the little miss and Mr. World.
Well, very shortly we're going to find out who the winner is the junior miss. So, girls, big smiles, yes, and I'm sure you've all had a great time. The video again, whoever did that, we would recognize. It was just really fantastic. Overall, for the 8 minutes, I'm sure that gave you an idea of what all we went through the last year. It was a lot of fun.
They did have a lot of fun. We're going to leave those junior miss candidates on the riser right here now, and we're going to have the results. We're going to give you Miss Photogenic, Miss Congeniality, second runner-up, first runner-up, and our junior Miss Strassenfest. Maureen, I'll let you do that.
Okay, here we go. The junior miss results for 2011. Junior Miss Photogenic, Taylor Stillwell. Always fun for them to get a sash. And of course they get prizes too. And since she is Miss Photogenic, we're going to let Bob take a great picture again from her. Won't be too hard for us.
Another McCarty moment, right?
Yes. These are moments you really want to treasure and have on record. That's why we have a professional Bob doing that, so the parents don't have to rush up here. Your 2011 Junior Miss Congeniality is Priscilla Olsen. Wonderful gift bags, but sometimes they just don't stay standing, so the goodies, that's what really counts. Which is Gracie Hoffman. And you're ready for the first runner-up, Kelly Berger. And now, I'm very happy and honored to be able to present to you your 2011 Junior Miss Chloe Smith. did such a fantastic job will be seen at the Strassenfest also. So be sure to tell them what a great job they did.
Time to bring out our Miss Strassenfest contestants and give them a big round of applause as they come out, all right? We're going to let our junior Miss contestants move off to the side here, and that's going to help us with all their duties. All right. Okay, the moment we've been waiting for, Miss Photogenic for the 2011 Miss Strassenfest pageant is Lauren Bob. This evening is Kelsey Margarita. Charlotte Olson. All right, congratulations. Runner-up in the 2011 Miss Strassenfest pageant is Kelsey Margarita. Your 2011 Miss Strassenfest is Hannah Burgess. Let's give them all another big round of applause. Maureen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for being here with me this evening.
Thank you, Jean, and thank you to all of you for coming and supporting these girls on this big night, and we hope to see you all at the fest.
All right, have a good time, everybody.